Can it really be a trip to the U.S. without a stop at Applebee's? This location currently has 3.8 stars on Google. We're going to do a bit of a review time here. Our first review comes in from Sarah Burgos. Says she's not a really fan of leaving bad reviews, but here she is leaving a bad review, folks. The food was terrible. It was cold and not prepared well. She also said the area did not feel safe and the floors were sticky. I got to say, I've been to this location, so I'm doing a review on it. The area was not sketchy. It was pretty safe. We've got time for one more from Maria. This is not her happy place anymore. There was dirt in her lettuce. I mean, lettuce does grow on the ground, but they should have rinsed it. Okay, now let's share my experience.
For two, please. What's that? Let me go ahead and wipe down. Sure.
We were greeted by the hostess right away. I think he's a busboy as well. He just said he needed to go wash the table for us before we sat down. Fresh, clean table, can't complain there. Now, when he comes back to get us and grab the menus, he doesn't really say anything, just assumes we're going to follow him.
Thank you so much.
He brings us to our seats, drops our menus off, and then doesn't say anything again and just leaves. We thought that was a little odd. So this location wasn't that busy. There was probably about maybe 12 patrons in the whole restaurant itself. Now, the guy had kept walking past us. I thought he was going to be our server. I guess he wasn't. He's just a busboy. But there was one waitress/bartender. She was doing the bartending and serving all the customers. So they're a little understaffed that day for sure.
They just looked at us and then walked by. Didn't say a word. Oh, is he the hostess with the mostess? Oh, okay.
So now, after being seated for almost 6 minutes, we have finally got our waitress. Now, we decided to order everything in one shot just because of the lack of service we had been receiving already.
I think we're just going to do it all.
Ready? Yeah. Go ahead. We'll get an order of the chicken wontons, please. I will get the grilled chicken breast. Can I get the coleslaw instead of broccoli, though?
Coleslaw mash.
Yeah.
Thank you. And the drink?
Oh, a root beer, please.
Okay. Thank you.
I will do the grilled chicken breast with coleslaw instead of broccoli as well. And do you have Coke Zero here?
Diet Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi's great, yeah. Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So like I said before, we were finally meted by our waitress. I would just like to point out she was an elderly woman, probably in her 60s, doing all the bartending and waitressing by herself. I kind of feel for this woman. Shortly after dropping off our drinks, she comes with side plates for her appetizers.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you.
Leaking chicken.
Shortly after the side plates came, out came the wonton tacos. Now, I got to say, these things are fully loaded. They're leaking out chicken everywhere, and they're absolutely delicious. And they came out relatively fast. We were quite surprised in how fast they came out. So that's a super bonus there. And we've been finished the wonton tacos for a few minutes, and then all of a sudden, our entrees come out. Now, she noticed we were empty with our drinks. She offered to refill them, and she knocked over the phone and apologized.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
It's my baby. I'm ripping a spray. We're in the water. Thanks, Dad. I'm sorry.
No problem. Yeah, root beer and a Diet Pepsi.
She did say root beer and a beer, but she came back with the correct drinks, root beer and a Diet Pepsi. While we're waiting here, we're going to get into the entrees. The coleslaw was mixed super well. I really did enjoy it. The mashed potatoes were excellent. They were super creamy. They were beautiful mashed potatoes. And that chicken was cooked perfectly. Had a nice zest of lime to it. We really enjoyed this meal. And here she comes with our drinks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're so polite.
I try to be.
We're Canadian.
What's that?
That's why. You live here now, or?
No, we're just visiting last couple of days of our trip.
Right on. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Everything good?
Everything's amazing. Yeah. Did you want a sauce?
Can I get some barbecue sauce, maybe?
Thank you so much.
Like I said, our waitress was so friendly. A little crusty, but friendly. She said we were very polite. We told her we're from Canada. She said, oh, that's why. I'm sure you heard it all there. She also got that barbecue sauce in a pretty quick hurry, I would say.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So we enjoyed our experience here. The waitress came shortly after with the bill. We wanted to bless her a little bit with a higher tip than usual. She was an older woman, just doing her thing, working the whole bar herself with just a busboy to help.
And hold on one second. We want to give you 20 cash for a tip. You're amazing. Yeah, thank you. It works both ways.
It does.
Yes, it does. No problem. You have an amazing evening, okay?
As I tell people, you take care of people, they take care of you. You don't even
Oh,
care
that's
them,
it.
I'm not going to take care of
That's
you.
it. That's it. That's
I've
it.
seen people go to the table. What do you want? Oh, you have no sense of humor when I get nowhere.
You're working so hard. You're the only person in this area right now.
Yeah, you're running. You're doing the whole thing.
You're doing
and-
awesome.
Appreciate it.
No problem. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Here's that for you back. Thank you. No problem. Enjoy your evening.
So now that you've all seen my experience, it's time for me to rate my experience. And we really did enjoy our server. Now, she was a little slow. The food was a little slow, but the food was good. And that busboy at the beginning was just, I don't know, he could have been a little friendlier. I'm going to go with just a solid 3 stars today. We did enjoy it. We will be back, and I wish that woman the best. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy your day, guys.